So first up is our beets. I think a lot of people don't know what to do with beets or how to cook them. So you can use them raw, you can grate them into a salad, or my go-to is to just roast them in the oven. They get buttery soft and a little bit sweeter. So first we just want to chop the stem and the roots off. These beets are a little bit on maybe the smaller side. Anytime you're roasting something in the oven, you want everything to be around the same size so they cook around the same time. So this beet's a bit bigger than the other one, so I'm just going to chop it in half, place it on some tin foil, and then I'm just going to wrap the whole thing up and place this on a baking sheet. And now for the carrots. If you've never roasted carrots before, oh my gosh, they're so good. They get so soft and sweet. So I just cut the stem off, and I like to leave a little bit of the stem to make it look kind of nice and rustic. And then I'm putting these onto a baking sheet with my beets. And we're going to season the carrots, not the beets, because we're going to peel them. So I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of grapeseed oil. You can really use any oil that you like here. And then I'm going to use some warming spices. So I've got some smoked paprika. I'm just giving everything a good drizzle. I've got some cumin and a little bit of cinnamon. Cinnamon is really nice in like a savory context like that. And then lastly, a little bit of salt. A good pinch of salt here. Use your finger. And then these will go in the oven at 400 degrees for about a half hour. We'll check on them. If your beets are really big, you might need even longer than a half hour. So I'll show you what you should be looking for. So especially beets, but carrots too, are pretty earthy. So we want to brighten them up with, we're going to do a yogurt sauce and some herbs. So for our yogurt sauce, in here in a bowl, I've got about 1.5 cups of yogurt. Then I'm 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and then about 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder and a pinch of salt, small pinch. And then just give that a good stir and set it off to the side. So for the herbs, you want to use anything that's kind of light and refreshing. So we've got dill, cilantro, some green onion tops, and some parsley. And I'm just going to roughly chop them up and put them in a bowl. Okay, so I actually let everything go for about 40 minutes, but you want to be able to cut it with a fork. So same thing with the beets, you want to be able to pick it up and pierce it with a fork. And then to peel the beets, you can use a towel or paper towel, and the skin, you should be able to just like really rub it right off. And then I like to slice the beets into some nice slices. You can see how kind of buttery soft it is. And then for the small ones, I'm just going to cut them right in half. And now to put it all together, I've laid the carrots out and then I sprinkled the beets on top. So now I'm just going to take my yogurt sauce and drizzle it right on top. Be generous with the yogurt sauce. And then take a nice handful of your herbs and just kind of sprinkle them all over. And then we've got some chopped pistachios. Sprinkle those on top. And then I like to finish it with a good drizzle of olive oil, some flaky salt, and some red pepper flakes for a little bit of heat and color.